What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Yo, man, what's going on with Keith Thurman, man? It seems like that boy. I wonder what's going on with him in his career now. I mean, it just seemed like it just like ever since he got married, he just really ain't fighting no more. I mean, he had that fight with Barrios, but shit, he done went back in hibernation again. I thought maybe he was finna start back getting busy and trying to get back on point again, but I wonder what the hell going on with Keith, or is it his PBC freezing him out or what, man? Because it just seems like he don't never fight no more. And then you turn down a fight with Jaron Ennis. I ain't understanding what's going on with one time, I mean, he really just kind of, I don't know, man. He kind of bungled his career to some degree. I mean, he rich, so I guess he didn't. But he was on. Well, then again, maybe when he seen Earl Spence, he knew it was over anyway. Cause I mean, he was on such a good trajectory at one time, and it's like he just, in a sense, threw it all away. I mean, it just like he threw it all away. I mean, because he should have won that fight against Manny Pacquiao. And then I think about watching him before the fight. He was just sitting there watching TV like hell. He was at home, and I was thinking, damn, he ain't even getting warm, and he got caught cold in that fight. I really don't know what the hell that happened to Keith Thurman. I wonder, do he really still have love for the sport? Because it just seems like he ain't never. I mean, it's like he can have a fight or don't have a fight. It don't make a difference to him. Because as long as he be sitting out, it seemed like ain't nowhere in the world he'd have turned down a big fight with somebody like Ennis, win or lose, for the paycheck and just to get back out here in front of the fans again. I mean, I'm quite sure he's lost a lot of fans. I mean, hell, I was a big Keith Thurman fan at one time until he stopped fighting. I mean, what made me stop really being a fan of his was the way he acted with Errol Spence. It was one thing to not fight a guy, but it was the way how he went about it. He went about it in a real nonchalant way. He really was feeling himself a little bit too much for just, he had only beat Sean and beat Danny. I mean, he had made the type of noise he was acting like he had made, and he still had a ways to go, and he bungled it, man. I mean, he really blew it. I mean, he was right there. He could have been making power moves right now, man. I know he got to think about it sometime. Now, like I said, apparently, I'm sure he rich. That fight with Pacquiao, I know that probably really straightened him out real good. But shit, he could be straighter than what he is. That's all I'm saying, man. And with the talent that he had, he was the only one in the welterweight division I felt like had a serious chance in beating Spence because of his assumed power and his movement. So I don't know, man. I kind of, I like Dan Birmingham, but it seemed like he might be a little too friendly and nice, or whatever you want to say. But I just know, man, Keith Thurman should have went a whole lot further than he did, and I'm just surprised that he fight as infrequently as he does, man. Especially with his name. He had one of the biggest names in boxing, but I'm quite sure it done fizzled out some because he ain't fighting nobody. I mean, he fight less than Crawford. Hell, he don't even have a fight a year no more, man. I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, I would like to see him back out there, Hopefully he can, get back to being who he was, but, I'm just wondering if he even wanted it anymore. I mean, it just seemed like he done pretty much packed it in. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like or subscribe. Till the next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.